Have any of you ever had a nightmare before, like, a real bedwetter, and just as you're getting to the part where Grimace from McDonald's kills you with a hammer, you wake up drenched in sweat and covered in your own blood, and you realize you were sleepwalking the whole time? Most of you watching probably don't know this, but I'm a chronic sleepwalker. Since probably like middle school, I have been flung from my bed in the middle of the night countless times just to cause chaos and destruction instead of my already unstable home environment. Be it the will of God or simply the id of my subconscious, all I know is I must turn the stove on and jump out the window at 4 in the morning without remembering it the next day. The first string of offenses were arguably some of the worst to date. Like, I actually started like getting out of my room and doing stupid shit like in my sleep. I think like at first it started off with my dad coming home and finding me like mostly naked, sitting on the couch, eyes closed at like 2 a.m. looking at the blank TV screen. And I mean, aside from the awkward interaction of my dad seeing all that, I mean, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, no, it only gets worse from here. It only gets worse from here, man. And get worse it did, because the next thing I started doing like in a major way, this happened like a lot, at least according to my dad, where he'd hear me at like 3 or 4 a.m. He'd hear just a thud from my room of either me running into my door or like springing out of bed, and he'd hear me like sprint down the stairs, and I'd usually slam my head into the wall at the bottom and like my whole body just fucking body check the wall, and then I'd sprint to the door, try and open it, and run out onto presumably the busy ass street that I lived on, because unresolved trauma or demonic possession or something along those lines. But we never really figured it out, and to be honest, I never actually made it out on the street because my dad always caught me. Like, I guess being asleep kind of hinders your ability to operate a doorknob, which, I mean, fucking thank God for that. Like, I can't fucking, like, believe I survived doing that for as long as I did. But the next thing, it's like, fuck, I can't even believe I did this. And it really makes me wonder, like, was there really something, like, severely wrong with me? Because the next thing I really started doing, and I think I was told about this twice, but I might have actually done this way more and just not know about it. I started like 3, 4 a.m. really late. I would fucking, and mind you, I sleep naked by this point in my life. I'm like 11 or 12, just sleeping naked all the time. And I fucking march into my parents' bedroom, bust the door open, and just stand at the end of their bed, and I'm fucking sleepwalking. So I don't remember any of this shit. This isn't like conscious Liam at all. This is me like in my subconscious, and I'm just standing at the end of their bed, fucking like closed-eyed. And oh my god, I remember I heard all these stories from my stepmom. She'd be like, Liam, you are so fucking lucky we don't own a gun. And like, no, I am really lucky. Like, I'm a huge Second Amendment advocate, but no, for real, like, I am fucking blessed we did not own a firearm, because I swear to God, if that was me in that situation, I would have shot first and asked questions later. And in hindsight, I wouldn't have blamed her for throwing like some shit in my head. I wouldn't have blamed her for any of that, because like, that's gonna be scary, fuck. But I mean, like, I still sleepwalk to this day, like, I actually woke up in my bathroom a couple nights ago with a cold shower running, and I just like fucking looked at it for a second. I'm like, what the fuck? Guess it's time for a shower. And fucking, I'm already naked. I don't sleep naked. I guess I just took my clothes off in my sleep. I'm just like, fuck, alright, get in, take like a 3-minute shower, go to bed, and I wake up the next day and I'm like, what the fuck? Honestly, I thought I was over that shit, but no, like, once a sleepwalker, always a sleepwalker. And dude, I've got so many more of these stories, but I'm gonna talk about those in future videos, because honestly, like, with all the bullshit I've had surrounding sleep as far as like waking dreams, lucid fucking like sleepwalking, shit like that, you know, and all these other shit I gotta talk about. I'm gonna capitalize on it, put in more videos, but yeah, that's about it. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and follow my SoundCloud. It's ASQUATCH. It's a $ on the S. Link is in the description. Alright, bye.